When you're looking at an individual record in Salesforce, you're going to see what's called a highlight bar at the very top of that record. And that highlight bar persists regardless of what you're looking at within the record itself. So as you click these different tabs, it's still going to stay up there, and this typically is information that you consider very important to have at a glance or at all times on that particular record. So we're looking at a contact record, and Edna Frank, we want to see this information for Edna. The other thing that you will note is that there are typically no more than 6 things going across here, and technically this is one of those fields. The first field that you list is going to be like a header or title that's got larger font, and then the next second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth will be going across this lower section that's not got this little gray area at the top. Now the reason I'm mentioning this is you can look into the key information here, and some of the similar data types will actually be condensed into drop downs. So there may actually be 7 fields here. We might see 1, 2, 3, which is actually 3 and 4, 5, 6, and 7 fields up here, and you'll never see more than 6 going across those. So they might condense like multiple emails into a drop down, and we'll talk about how you can make these spread out a little bit so that you can see both phone numbers without having to click into it. We'll talk about some hacks to let you put more than 6 pieces of information across the top here. But for right now, let's just talk about how we actually edit this to see different information if we don't feel like the contact owner is really important to have at the top. So the way you do that is you click on Setup. You go into the setup here, and you're going to look for the object that you are trying to change. So at the very top it says this is a contact. We also can tell we're on contacts because this tab is highlighted. So inside the setup, I'm going to go to the object manager. It lists all the different tabs and objects that you can have access to. I'm going to click on contact because that's what we're trying to change. And what you want to remember is the compact layout is what defines the highlight bar and the contents of what you see across the top of an individual record. So I'm going to go look at this, and we'll see that they have the name of the person, their title, their account, their phone, email, mobile. And as we look at this, we'll see name, title, account, phone, email, and owner. So if we want to change this, what we would do is just click clone, and we'll create something called the Y-minded compact layout. And you can put, if you want to, contact at the end so you know what object you're on, but we know we're on contacts by looking up here. And what I'm going to do is say I don't really care about the contact owner. That's not very important to me. I might want to know who they report to, so I'll put that over here. And then mobile and phone, I'm just going to say typically I'm dealing with people's mobile numbers, so I might say I don't really need their phone number up there. I can look for that if I don't get them by reaching them on their mobile. And maybe I don't worry about their title as much. I'm looking at how did we first get them into our system. So I might want to know the lead source for this person and how did they get into Salesforce initially. So I'm going to go ahead and save this. And one important thing to remember, we've actually done this new layout, and you might think, oh, I would get to go see it and hit refresh here. Nothing's going to change up here until you actually go in and assign this new layout. So there is a compact layout assignment here. If you were just clicking in this for the first time, you would see your 2 compact layouts that you have, and you would click up here instead. So either way, if you're viewing it, you can assign layouts there, or if you just come in for the first time, you can click up here. And we're just going to edit and change from the default that's currently being used to the new one we just created. And now we can actually go and refresh, and we should see the other information instead of what's on the standard default. So now we have the name, we have the account, the mobile, the email, who they report to, and how do we originally get them into the system, their lead source. We hope you found this video valuable, and if you did, please give us a like. You can also use the link in the upper left corner to subscribe and stay informed about future videos we'll be posting soon. Any questions or ideas for other videos you'd like to see can be posted in the comment section. And if you want to keep learning more Salesforce basics in a logical order, just click on the video link in your upper right corner. If you want to get deeper right now on this specific topic and become more of an expert, we've given you another video in the lower right corner. Of course, we're always available for free consultations. If you'd rather save yourself the time and have us handle your Salesforce needs, all you have to do is just click in the lower left corner and you can book a free consultation, and we'd be happy to help you out.